If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Well, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of TED Talks Guitars and Life. You were looking at the guitar necks from the Super Twins guitars from Six Flags Incorporated, made in China, year unknown. These are the guitar necks from the Superman and Batman guitars that we've been talking about on the channel. You can see the full journey of these guitars in the link and description below. Well, my friends, I pray that you're having a fantastic day today. Whatever you're doing, man, I hope you're surrounded by people who love and affirm you. People who get you, Jack. People who dig you, you know what I'm saying? People who support you in all things guitars and life. Man, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are good for my soul, man. Well, in this very brief video, what I want to do is offer a brief project synopsis, man. I want to offer kind of a project plan, what I'm thinking. And what would be really fantastic if you would take the time, if you don't mind, to put in the comments what you think about the plan that I'm going to propose. And I'm going to ask a couple questions along the way, man. So I would really, really appreciate your feedback. Yeah, man. Hey, special thanks to the Jacks, man, those who are members of the channel. And just know, man, how much I appreciate your support, man. It means the world to me. And hey guys, even if you're not an official member of the channel, just know that anytime you hang out with me, I consider you a Jack. Jack. Yeah, guys, I really, really do. Why don't you run out to the kitchen, man, get you a Diet Coke and some popcorn and meet me back at the workbench. Let's talk about the project plan and then share your thoughts with me, man. It ought to be fun. Let's get into it. Here's the thing. I paid $10 for these guitars. All right. Now, if I put tuners on those, I'm thinking about just getting basic black non-locking tuners. I can get some Siafu non-locking tuners in black for $13. I'm thinking about getting black rolling string trees, $7. I'm thinking about getting black tusk nuts for the win. Okay, that's $14. And not unfortunately, I borrowed 6 of the black pickup screws. And since, the way it was looked before, I really like the black screws. So I'm going to need to buy some screws. So I'm going to buy a little bit of a kit for $14. And it's going to come with various kinds of screws and also black strap buttons, which would be really good on this guitar besides silver. And then unfortunately, Superman did not have all of its parts. So I need to spend $10 and get some black knobs. Okay, guys, so playing the home game, tuners, trees, string retainers, you understand, tusk nuts, what I say, screws. Yeah, screws, yeah. I jacked that all up. Oh, man. Dude, guys, look. Don't worry, I'll edit this out. We don't edit anything. No, we don't. Paid $10 for the guitars. The tuners are $13. All right, the trees are $7. Dang. The nuts are $14. And again, that's black tusk nuts. You get it, whatever you want. Nothing I do is prescriptive. Screws $14, and the knobs and the pickup covers set is $10. Okay, guys, so I don't need 2 sets of screws and knobs, okay, but all of this times 2 plus this $24 right here, I'm at $112. So is it worth it? Is it worth it for me to put $112 into these guitars? to get them, I believe I can make them rock and roll machines, man, for what they are. Okay. So at 112 bucks, that's not a bad investment, except do I want a Superman or Batman Six Flags guitar? Guys, I do not. I don't. I bought them because they were 10 bucks. Will I keep them? No, I don't plan to keep them. Can I sell them? I don't know. Can I sell them for more than 10 bucks? I don't know. I would have listed them as is, as junky as they were. I'd have put those on the market for 35 bucks at minimum, man. At like the rock bottom lowest price I would have gone would have been 35 bucks, man. Just because we do have good bones here, and particularly now that I know it's good bones. Look, people don't always buy used gear, right? You know what a guitar is worth? A guitar is worth what people are willing to pay for it, Jack, and that's it. That's the real price tag of a guitar. Now you can put a brand name on it, and look to brand loyalty and all that, and say, well, it's this kind of guitar or that. But at the end of the day, guys, people pay for guitars only what they want to pay. So if I drop 112 bucks in these guitars, I would have to sell both of these guitars for at least $60 to recover my 112 and offset, an additional 12 bucks or something just for fun, just to get us to a round number. So if I turn these guitars into rock and roll machines, could I sell them for 60 bucks a pop? Guys, it's kind of a risk, man. So I'm of two minds. Option A is all of this. Option B is parts. We just raid my little box of tricks, and we just put chrome, whatever kind of chrome tumors. No, please don't do that. Whatever kind of chrome tuners that I can find, whatever kind of string trees I have. I've got some nuts here. I don't know that I have. This is a 14-inch radius neck, so it's a flat bottom nut. I don't know that I have those laying around the shop, but I could reduce cost by going out of or away from the blacked out deal. But here's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking, even though I would not want a Superman or a Batman guitar myself, I think somebody would, man. And I think if it was blacked out, I think it's just going to look really smoking hot. And here's the other thing I've been thinking about just in the back of my mind. What if, and I'm saying what if, man, what if we painted that front of that headstock black, man? I don't know that we do the sides, but if that headstock was black, black tuners, black string trees, black nut, the guitar bodies are black, I don't know, man. Maybe we could get 60 bucks a piece for them. I don't know, man. Guys, put it in the comments. What would you pay for a guitar, one of these Superman or Batman guitars, if I turned it into a rock and roll machine? I'm not asking you to buy it. I'm asking you what you think a fair price would be. All right, guys. As always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your best selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.